What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kulenergy Podcast. As we continue investment month, let's talk about taxes. Let's get started. Taxes are my friend. We pay taxes here in the state to contribute to the community. It pays our local law enforcement, our firemen, our construction worker that take care of the street maintenance. It contribute into our social security, our unemployment, and the list goes on. And these are what we ask for when we pay taxes. Now, when I'm talking about taxes, I want us to understand and realize that we should not be afraid of the IRS. And let me get into that detail right now. As I start to learn more and more about taxes, I start to treat it like a game. And that game is to make sure that I do not get anything back in my tax refund at the end of the year. Now, let me give you a few examples. The first example is when I was a W-2 employee, I used to pay my taxes on every paycheck. But I stopped doing that. The reason being is because I realized, why am I paying taxes in advance when I can wait till the end of the year and pay it all off at once? Then the benefit to that is I get to keep more of my money if I need to pay bills or I need to take care of certain things, something emergency comes up. But best of all, I get to invest that money, that extra money. I get to allow my money to make money for me. Money, money, money. When you get to keep more of your money, you get to do more with it. So, did we realize that we can also write things off as a W-2 employee? Most of us know that we can write off our gas mileage. Do you know that we can also write off, for example, if you're on your feet all day and you need something comfortable because of work? You can write off your shoes, your boots, your sneakers, whatever it is. Do you know that we can actually write off our meal while we're working? Let's say we go on our break and we decide to go to a local eatery. Whatever we spend on the food, we can write that off as well. Another example is that we can write off our sales tax. So any personal purchase, such as going to the grocery store, going to a retail store, going to a restaurant, any kind of purchase on your personal time, you can write off the sales tax. Do you know that we can also write off our medical expenses? I know we pay health insurance every single month, and to go to the doctor, to get up medication, to purchase anything medical related. If we pay anything out of pocket other than our health insurance, we can write it off. If you have to make a $20 copay, we can write that off. If you have to purchase a knee brace, you can write that off. If you have to pick up medication and your insurance doesn't cover the whole thing and you have to pay $3 out of pocket, you can write that off too. If you have a side hustle, such as driving for Uber, selling stuff online, being a dog walker, you can write stuff off. For example, if you're a dog walker, if you need a new pair of comfortable shoes because, think about it, you're walking, you can write that off. If you're going to buy some doggy treat, you can write that off. If you're an Uber driver, write off the mileage, you can write off your meal, and guess what? You can even write off a new vehicle because you need that for work. If you sell stuff online, you can write off your advertising. I mean, anything, any side hustle that require you to spend money out of pocket for your own business, you can write it off. As a 1099, as a self-employed, you have a lot of tax advantages. Some of you are wondering, where am I going with this? I keep talking about write-off. So what is my point? We are so used to getting a tax refund. It could be a few $100s. It could be a few $1,000s. And every year when we get our tax refund, a lot of us, including myself, was very pleased, very happy, like, oh, right, I got more money. But then I start to realize I'm actually overpaying the IRS every year. I'm paying way too much on every single paycheck when I could have kept that extra money from my tax refund during the year. So why am I overpaying? If I can start writing things off and contribute to tax credit, because we're given so much tax credit every year, but when we add more into that pot, we get to write more stuff off. So think about that for a second. Would you rather have that money throughout the year or wait till the very end of the year for the IRS to get our tax return, making sure the numbers are right, and here you go. These are the extra money that you've given us. So here it is. It sounds good. It sounds like a saving account. It sounds like, the government is helping us, which they are. But if I get to keep more of my money throughout the year, I prefer that. It covers much more ground. If I have an emergency, I got extra money to cover that. If I have some extra money, I can invest that. So there's so much more I can do. So much more. It's to my advantage. So this is why I stopped paying taxes during the year, and rather than I wait till the end of the year to pay it. In the link down below, I'm going to include the irs.gov website. Everything we talked about today, any information you're looking for, what you're wondering what to write off, is all there. Don't be intimidated by the IRS. If we understand taxes, we have nothing to be worried about. It can be a tedious task on keeping track of everything, but when you make that into a habit, which I talked about habit in the previous video, it becomes second nature. It becomes so much easier to do. Now, smash that like button if you enjoyed this week's content. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below because you'll be helping me more than you know. And besides, it's good for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget, check out my Etsy website because I'm sure you'll find something there. Pick up a Kulenergy t-shirt if you like. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget, guys, be good to yourself, be good to others, and do good. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Take care.